On PlayStation, there is one achievement everyone yearns to complete, and that is to acquire the legendary Platinum Trophy for their chosen game. And oh my god, I can't believe I'm about to say this, I've made the incredibly idiotic and insane decision to Platinum every single gacha game I own. Jesus Christ, people are gonna think I'm crazy for this. That's right, I've decided to Platinum every single gacha game I own, starting with Arknights Endfield. I have over 150 hours played within Arknights Endfield, and I've been enjoying myself playing this game so goddamn much, I decided to set myself the challenge to go for my first ever gacha game Platinum, being Arknights Endfield. And this was a grind, this was a hard-fought accomplishment, but I am goddamn glad I finally did it. The total of trophies for Arknights Endfield is 35, 20 of them being bronze, 10 of them being silver, 4 of them being gold, and the one holy grail trophy being that legendary platinum. This might also be one of my best platinum trophy acquirements to date ever on my PlayStation, because at the time of completing this platinum trophy being the 3rd of March 2026, under 1% of players acquired it. And if you want more gacha game platinum trophy acquirements in the future, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you are new, because my god, this trophy was a grind. Without further ado, let's get into this. So, when we began our Arknights Endfield Platinum journey, the first trophy we acquired was the bronze trophy known as Process Awakening. This trophy is easy enough to complete. All you do is complete the first main mission, Process Awakening. Now, you boot up the game, you will be approached with a cutscene where you have to choose a male or a female end administrator. I chose the male endmin and I played through the prologue. By the way, the prologue for this game is absolutely incredible, action-packed, throws you in it, gets you immersed, frame one. Once you fight this epic boss at the end of the prologue, you will then wake up aboard the dungeon. Now, the dungeon is essentially the spaceship orbiting the planet below, the planet where you will soon be transported to. You will also be greeted by Perlica, who is essentially going to be one of the main characters that's going to accompany you when traveling and playing through the story of Arknights Endfield. Once you listen to what Perlica has to say, you will acquire the trophy Process Awakening. The next 3 trophies I'm going to compile together because all 3 of these can be accomplished and acquired at once when simply just going into combat within Arknights Endfield, and they are going to be the bronze trophies Arts and Flow, Combined Arms, and Attack Interruption. Arts and Flow simply happens when you trigger an arts reaction 5 times and physical status effects 5 times during combat. Very simple, very easy to accomplish. The next one, Combined Arms, is simply perform 100 combos during combat, one of the easiest combat trophies to acquire. And the final one is Attack Interruption, which is quite simply interrupt enemy charge attacks 5 times during combat. And for those that don't know what a charge attack is, essentially when an enemy charges up, there'll be a big red ring around the enemy. Once you use one of your character's abilities, when this big red ring is present, you will interrupt a powerful charge attack. And just like that, 3 more bronze trophies down and many more to go. The next trophy on the list is the bronze trophy known as Smart Annihilation, and this one is defeat 30 enemies with combat facilities. So once you get far enough into the game, you will unlock the factory system. Now let me tell you something right now as a warning. The factory system is without a doubt one of the most addictive mechanics in all of gaming. I have spent countless hours perfecting my factory in Arknights Endfield. It was a problem, I had an addiction, please don't judge me. Once you unlock the factory system, you'll be able to place down different facilities around the map outside of your factory area. So all you have to do is find an area that is populated with enemies and place down a combat facility, being a turret, a laser cannon, anything that is basically considered a combat facility that is going to automatically combat enemies so you don't have to. One of the easiest ways to acquire this trophy is to go to one of the Etch Essence areas, which is essentially you activate it, enemies spawn in. Once you defeat all the enemies, you'll get an Etch Essence, which is a part of the gear system in Arknights Endfield. So place your turret, place your electrical towers all around this area where the Etch Essence enemies spawn, and just let them do the work. Literally just let them do the work. If you want to fight with your towers, feel free to do so. Eventually you will get the trophy. Now the next trophy you can acquire by simply just playing through the game, and that is Valley Investigator. As you play through the story, there are multiple different collectibles for you to acquire to investigate certain scenarios happening within the Arknights Endfield story, to acquire more lore for the Arknights Endfield story, whether it's about characters, world lore, enemies, bosses, anything like that. You collect these papers, these investigation reports, and all you need to do is acquire one. It's a very easy process. Simply play through the story, you will find an investigation report, analyze it, and you will get the trophy Valley Investigator. The next trophy on the Arknights Endfield journey to the Platinum is Delta Savior. This is a puzzle trophy. All you need to do is repair 10 Delta robots. You'll find these all over the map of Arknights Endfield, both in Wuling and in Valley 4. These puzzles are actually really engaging and really fun. I love these puzzles. Sometimes I really went out of my way just to find as many of these robots possible, just so I can enjoy the different difficulty puzzles. There are missions around them, there are secrets around them, but all you need to do is repair 10 of these Delta robots for you to acquire the Delta Savior Bronze Trophy. The next trophy on the list is the Bronze Trophy known as Reunited Fragments. This trophy requires you to gather 50 Oralines in Valley 4 only, not Wuling, only Valley 4, which is the first region where you explore in Arknights Endfield. Oralines are one of the many different collectible items available for you to find in Arknights Endfield. They are silver, green, blue. They're multicolored orbs that are either stationary for you to walk up to and just simply grab, or when you're in the vicinity, they will scatter off and you have to find them, track them, race them before you capture them. There are sound cues to let you know there is an Oraline nearby, but once you collect 50 of these Oralines, you will acquire the trophy Reunited Fragments. Now the next 3 trophies I can batch together, that being Valley Crate Master 1 being the Bronze Trophy, Valley Crate Master 2 being the Silver Trophy, and Valley Crate Master 3 being the Gold. Now these 3 are all pinned together because it quite literally is find the amount of chests required and then you'll eventually be able to acquire all 3 of these trophies. The problem is, and the reason why I'm stressing when I'm talking about these 3 trophies, is because I had no idea once you get to a certain part of the Valley 4 arc of the Arknights Endfield story, you can simply go to a vendor, find chest scanners to assist you in finding every chest in Valley 4. I had no knowledge of this until I came up to the Valley Crate Master 3. I completed Valley Crate Master 1 and 2 just from my investigation skills and just from my tracking skills, and my goodness, was this a grind. I took so long trying to find all of these crates on my own before figuring out that you could just go to a vendor, purchase some items, rather expensive items, but purchase some items to help you figure out where these chests are. I think when I almost found out this knowledge, I crashed out because I was so stressed trying to find these chests because they were so well hidden. I couldn't find them. I was stressing out that I wasn't going to be able to get the Valley Crate Master 3 trophy. And then eventually when I got this information, I was thinking, how the hell did I not figure this out before? Am I that silly? Am I that much of a silly goddamn goose that I could not figure out that you could just buy items to assist you in finding Oralines and chest crates? I didn't think about it, but after I figured it out, that assisted with the Crate Master number 3. So Crate Master number 1, 2, and 3 will be pinned together. All you have to do is open 50, 100, and I believe 200 Valley Crate chests, and then the trophies will be yours. The next trophy on the list is the Bronze Trophy known as Auditors Trapped. This is very simple to do. All you have to do is go to the Origin Load Spring, and there are areas where you can basically dive attack down to the ground, and there'll be like a false ground, like a very weak part of the ground. You'll smash through the bottom of the ground, and you'll end up in the pit of the Origin Load Springs. And quite simply, just by doing that, you'll be able to acquire the Auditors Trapped Bronze Trophy. There are a few different weak surfaces around the Origin Load Spring areas that you have to dive through, but once you've acquired all of them, you'll be able to get the trophy called Auditors Trapped. The next trophy we'll be acquiring on this journey is the Bronze Trophy known as Barrier Breaker. Now, you'll be able to acquire this through the main story. There'll be a point where you have to smash through 3 anchor cores in the Origin Load Spring. It'll guide you through it. You'll know when you've done it, because once you've got to that part of the story, you'll acquire the trophy Barrier Breaker. breaker. The next trophy on the list is the bronze trophy known as the Industrial Apex of the Valley. This is very simple. All you need to do is research every single piece of technology in the basic AIC plan. So your main factory area, all of the technology available to you in Valley 4, research it all on the skill tree for your factory. The way you get the currency to do this is you'll be exploring around Valley 4 and you'll see these big yellow blow up men that will be floating around. Each one you collect, each one you capture, each one you interact with will give you one of this currency, this AIC plan technology currency, which is going to enable you to discover and unlock the next piece of technology for your Valley 4 factory. Once you've completed the skill tree, you will see the pop-up for the bronze trophy, Industrial Apex of the Valley. A lot of these trophies require you to explore around the map and do your best to find as many of these hidden items and as many of these collectibles as possible. So in your spare time, if you're someone that does enjoy exploring in your video games, you might have some joy and you might find some fun in doing this. The next trophy on the list, and the next trophy I acquired, was the silver trophy known as Valley Outpost Builder. All you have to do in this one is add all Valley 4 outposts into the Endfield support program. There are 3 outposts all together around Valley 4. You go to them, you support the outposts, you get a new factory for each outpost you find and each outpost you invite into the Endfield support program. There are mini games there, there are missions there, there's lots to do in each outpost. Once you find and support all 3 of them, you'll get the trophy Valley Outpost Builder. Now the next 4 trophies I'm going to be pinning together because it near enough is the same objective. Raise your character's level up to the max. There are 4 trophies to acquire here, promotion 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2 being bronze, 3 and 4 being silver. Essentially pick a character, any character, could be your least favorite, your most favorite, raise them up to level 90 and you'll get these trophies with each level cap you increase. The next 2 trophies I'll be able to do exactly what I did with the last 4, batch these 2 together because it's the exact same assignment but for the weapons, not the characters. Raise your weapon levels all the way up to the maximum level. Once you tune one of your weapons up to T2, you'll get the bronze trophy known as an Edge First Tuned. And once you raise your weapons level all the way up to T4 and beyond, you'll get the silver trophy known as Fully Powered Armaments. That is it. It's not really difficult. The difficulty is with your time management because you need to grind for the materials to level up your characters and level up your weapons. It didn't take me too long, to be honest. It took me a decent amount of time, but not as long as I originally thought it would take me. But at 6 trophies in the bag because all I had to do was level up one of my characters to the max level and level up one of my weapons to the max level. I'd say that's a pretty good deal. The silver trophy known as Valley Anchorer is very easy to get. It quite literally is unlock 28 teleport points in Valley 4. That's it. That's all you need to do. Unlock 28 teleporting points throughout Valley 4, which you can quite literally do with your eyes closed, and then you'll get the silver trophy known as Valley Anchorer. It's really not that difficult. It's probably one of the easiest trophies to acquire in this game, other than the tutorial trophies being the combat ones and complete the first story mission. The next trophy is also a relatively easy one to acquire. It is the bronze trophy known as Protocol 20 meters. This is hit an enemy after falling from a height of at least 20 meters or above. There are many cliffs, many high surfaces in Arknights Endfield, especially Valley 4, and a lot of the times at the top of these cliffs there are enemies at the bottom. So all you need to do is jump off these cliffs, hit your dive attack, and hit one of the enemies very, very quickly after falling. A lot of the times if you can strike these enemies during your dive attack after jumping off these cliffs, it's an instant success. That's how I did it. That's most likely how you're gonna do it. The next trophy we'll be acquiring is the bronze trophy known as Friendly Retention. Now around the maps, other people in their worlds are placing down different contraptions around. You're going to be able to interact with them, and a lot of the time they're going to become damaged. All you need to do is repair shared facilities from other users 10 times. That means find facilities other players have placed down in their worlds, you go up to them, you repair them, do that 10 times, and you will get the Friendly Retention bronze trophy. Now, the next trophy on our list is the silver trophy known as fully rigged and digging. Place mine rigs on every mining spot in Valley 4 and keep all mining rigs in a state of production. Now, this one might take you some time because you need to build up your factory, explore near enough every aspect, every part of the region of Valley 4, make sure all of these mining rigs are fully operational, and then when they are fully operational, you'll be able to acquire the trophy known as fully rigged and digging. This one took me a while because I sometimes had to double check certain mining crops where my mining rigs were, because some of them were either full, jamming, not working properly, or I may have missed one that I didn't place down. So this one's going to take a little bit of time, but once you do it, it's a very satisfying trophy for you to see pop up on your screen. The next trophy on our list will be one of the first gold trophies you acquire when you complete the Valley 4 arc of the story, and that would be the gold trophy known as the Conference of the Four. You go back to the dungeon after completing the Valley 4 arc, and you'll have a meeting with the 4 leaders of the planet down below. It's a very easy mission to acquire, it's part of the story. Once you complete the mission, you'll get the trophy pop up on the top right of your screen. It's another very satisfying one to see because for most people, it'll be your first golden trophy. The next trophy on the list is the bronze trophy known as the Trek Through Nature. This is essentially the first mission of the Wuling arc. Once you complete the first mission of the Wuling arc, you will see the Trek Through Nature trophy pop up. And I gotta tell you, when I first got to Wuling, I thought Valley 4 was impressive looking and beautiful. Wuling, graphically and just visually, blows Valley 4 out of the water, and I didn't think this game could look more beautiful. Valley 4 was amazing. Wuling was an eye orgasm. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even sugarcoating it. It makes you wish you were there. It's one of the most beautiful regions I've ever seen in any gacha game I've played. Arknights Endfield, I'm saying it right now, is the best graphic looking in terms of a gacha game. It's amazing. I believe it's the Unity engine, and I gotta tell you, Hypergriff have pushed the boundaries of Unity when it comes down to how Arknights Endfield looks. Very impressed. The next trophy is also a story trophy, Arrival at Wuling. Simply complete the main mission Chapter 2, Process 2, Where Danger Sleeps. The intro to the Wuling arc made me scream. My reaction to this, I wish I caught my reaction live to this, because when I saw Ardashir interact with Netherith for the first time, I lost my mind. The villains of this game are so well written, and the characters of this game in the story are so well written. I love everything about this game. This game has become one of my favorite gacha games to just play and enjoy. I am enjoying this game so goddamn much. The trophy hunting experience for this game has been fun, the visuals for this game has been beautiful, and the story has been amazing. Honestly, people are sleeping on this game. This game, even for non-gacha players that are just anime fans, would enjoy playing this game for the narrative experience. It's very fun, very cool, very interesting. I recommend anyone that hasn't yet tried this game to try this game. The next trophy I acquired was the gold trophy known as the Peak Explorer. All you have to do is raise your exploration level to 7. With each exploration level increased, the world enemies and basically the challenges around the world increase in difficulty. The higher the exploration level, the more difficult your gaming experience. I got mine to level 7, and then I saw the Peak Explorer trophy pop up. The next trophy restricted me to my daily logins and my daily grinds, because the next trophy requires you to log in every day to check on certain things in order to complete this trophy. This was the bronze trophy known as the Nexus Upgrader. What you have to do is upgrade your dungeon Nexus to level 5. The big spaceship thing in orbit of the planet, yeah, upgrade that to level 5. Around the map, you'll find these little outposts where these owls are. You send the owls off to collect salvage. You collect the salvage every day, and then go to your dungeon and upgrade your dungeon. It does take a good few days for this to happen, but eventually you will unlock the bronze trophy known as the Nexus Upgrader. This one was time gated, which was kind of annoying, because if this wasn't time gated, then I probably would have completed this trophy a lot sooner. The trophy known as Wuling Factory Pioneer, which is a bronze trophy which is restricted to Wuling's region, is research every technology in Wuling AIC 1, essentially similar to the Valley 4 one when you had to complete the factory skill tree for your factory in Valley 4. The same applies for your factory in Wuling. Upgrade and acquire every piece of technology for your Wuling AIC, your factory, and then eventually you'll be able to acquire the bronze trophy known as Wuling Factory Pioneer 1. The next trophy is the silver trophy known as Umbral Monument. Now, the next two trophies were locked behind the Endgame mode's release. We had to wait a good few weeks for the Umbral Monument mode to release, so again, a time-gated trophy, which wasn't ideal. But when that game mode released, I achieved the trophy known as the Umbral Monument and the Le Monument C'est Moi. If I butchered that, I'm terribly sorry. It is French. I'm not French. I'm British. But to complete these two trophies, all you need to do is complete the Umbral Monument mode on both normal difficulty and extreme difficulty. Once you achieve this, you'll get both the
Le Monument C'est Moi
trophy, which is gold, and the Umbral Monument silver trophy. Side note, Umbral Monument isn't that difficult to complete on both difficulties. However, there will be a few enemies that do get very annoying, and the reason why you may take a couple of tries to do the extreme difficulty modes versions is because these enemies are just annoying. They're annoying. I got annoyed a few times because they're not even that difficult. They just do stupid broken things which enable you to get frustrated, and the more frustrated you get, the less likely you are to complete this goddamn mode because you want it to be done and over with. But nonetheless, yeah, not too difficult, not too bad, but expect some level of difficulty. And the last trophy we need to acquire before we acquire the glistening platinum trophy, Endfield Industries, is the silver trophy known as Companions. They're very easy to do, very simple to complete. All you need to do is complete every single character quest available to you in Valley 4, being Wolfguard's character quest, being Yvonne's character quests, and being Lavatane's character quests. Once you complete these three character companion quests, you will get the Companion Silver Trophy, and then, my fellow flames, you will see the platinum pop up in the top right for the legendary platinum trophy. Here is my reaction to getting the Endfield Industries platinum trophy. Now, I want you guys to be the witnesses. The first streamer... Wait, did I just... There it is! I just needed one more. I just needed one more. I didn't know I just needed one more chest. There it is. I just got the plat. Did you see that? Oh, that's crazy. And there you have it, my fellow flames. That was my Platinum Arknights Endfield trophy hunt for PlayStation, for the PlayStation edition of the game. If you yourself have a PlayStation, and if you yourself want a new shiny platinum trophy to add to your collection, Arknights Endfield trophy hunting experience is relatively easy. It may take a few hours, but it shouldn't take you too long. Considering that a lot of these trophies were time gated, and now all of the game modes and all of the aspects of the game have been released, you'll be able to complete this platinum trophy a lot quicker than a lot of us other trophy hunters did upon the release of the game. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really enjoyed making this video. This was a video that I do want to do again for another gacha game. Maybe I'll do ZZZ. Maybe I'll do Wuthering Waves. Maybe at the end of it all, I'll do HSR, and then finally, Genshin Impact's Platinum Journey. Let me know down below in the comments if you want to see Platinum Trophy hunts for any or all of these games. See you in the next video, my fellow flames. Take it easy and have a good rest of your day.